Do you have friends like this that when he decides to rejoin the 21st century and buys a $30 trig phone at Walmart, he messages you with this crap? I mean, listen to this. I bet you the guy that said this, he doesn't even own a Caliburn.
Acid rain. Ah! Ah, no! Skids melting! Global terrorism. Drug addiction. Freeway killings. Hey, fuck you! Now, more than ever, it is important to know the real meaning of Nerf. Chris Cartaya's Owl Ranch. Coming soon. Your life may depend on it.
Yeah, that is the good news, isn't it? I am actually going to restart Owl Ranch in July. Mid to late July. I am redoing this side of the room. Don't worry, this side is going to be cool. It's going to stay where it is. It's going to be fine and dandy. You know, I'm sure if I change this, some guy out there would get like triggered, like, "What did you do, you Chris?" You know, but, you know, at any rate, I need some Gatorade. Whoa. Yeah. Well, anyway, I went out today. And I, first time in a really long time I started going out, I'm starting to wear masks and going out. I'm fully vaccinated, everything like that, but I'm still really neurotic to go out. And I found this. 2 of these. We're going to open it up and test out today, but you'll never guess where I found it. In the clearance aisle by the registers. That's right, this wasn't in the main Nerf section. It was in the clearance aisle by the registers. And there wasn't like it was there as people were walking in to see it and also in there. It was like in the place where the clearance stuff is. So let's open this up and see what we got, huh? What the? Okay, one thing I don't like is that this doesn't come out with the box for whatever reason. Get the ammo, you have to actually reach the other side. And you have to like open the other side too. So it doesn't all slide out in one. There we go. Ah. Ouch. There we go. There we are. So there's my ammo. And here is my blaster. It's all in here as so. There's some kind of something doodad here. What is this? What is this exactly? Oh look! I get some eye protection! Yay! We're gonna shoot that with a bird of prey later. Cool, cool. But more importantly, we got this. Ooh. You know, this doesn't feel bad. I was expecting it to be heavier. They're not bad. They're not bad. Eyewear required. You must wear eyewear. Or the freaking thought police will shut you down. Let's see here. Okay, so it opens up. This little cover back here. And let's open this ammo up. See what we get. So this is the Rush 40. And sadly the Rush 40 comes with 30 rounds. Oh, gosh. Chris just did a disaster. Well, first, check out the ammo. It's kind of sticky. I think if you were to make a good, it's almost like not a foam anymore. It's like a gel. It's like a silicone. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'll do a close-up of this later. But right now, I want to open the other one up because I bought 2. I can't live without 2 blasters of every kind. So I opened up 2 of these, and I'm going to try these out. And I'm going to try it out right in front of you, and then later on, I have some business to go to this week, but I think later this week I'll be able to do some stuff. Now, let's see if a bird can fire this. I have a very heavy wax barrel on this thing right now, okay? Can it fire the rounds? Yeah, why not? It might like totally choke and clog. I'm going to throw 2K turret. Notice the first thing I'm doing is ammo. It's not firing out of hyper. I'm firing out of a fucking bird of prey. Yeah, I'm pretty... No, not really, no. It kind of jammed up in there, yeah. Which is leading me to a few conclusions about this ammo already. One, it's sticky. Why is it sticky? Why can't it be just like the rifle ammo but smaller? Well, one, it's heavier. I mean, it's definitely denser. But the other, I think that they're trying to keep people from single barreling it. Although Drac was able to do it with an air gun, no problem, but I think it was a loose fit. Maybe a loose fit barrel would work, but for all precision's sake, we're not going to John Wilkes Booth it. We want precision when we barrel stuff, you know. John Wilkes Booth, you know, the diameter of the bullet was smaller than the barrel. Well, anyway, okay, so let's open the other one of these up, and let's two-gun this and see how this is. I have some feelings about this. I think it's going to be good, but we'll see. Remember the patent video I showed on this? Yeah. Okay, so here we are, right here. Same thing. So I've got two of these. They both have sights, as you can see. See, sight blade here, sight blade here. But this one is held to a lid. So I'm not sure how accurate it would be. But at any rate, yes, I do know they're toys. But to us, we're very serious about toys. But do you see that? A fully waxed, like, barrel, okay? And look what it did. And I'm talking like a big, thick layer of wax. And it did the big Crayola in a 509. But again, also, that's a 509 barrel. That's tight. Maybe a looser barrel would work. Maybe a brass barrel would work. Maybe something like 1932 would work or something like that. Okay? I don't know. But I did know, one of my friends said, try it in the bird, first shot, and no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. Okay. I want to congratulate Curb, who's working on his 500 foot per second U caliber project. He's been doing a lot of work. There's another guy that's building a long shot with a 5/8 tube. I think that's really cool. Also making some progress. I believe he made an acetal or Teflon plunger tube, according to one of my friends, Trip Miller, showed me on Reddit. And I really think that that's a really cool pursuit. But the problem with the long range stuff is it's good for trials, but then it sits around your room, you know. Yeah. I mean, will I ever get back into that kind of competitive? We'll see. I got the fastest long shot. I don't care. You know, and the problem is that long shot sits there. It sits in my guitar case. So it comes to a point of, it's great to have the fastest this, the fastest that, and the fastest that. And I've had lots of records. But in those records, they were smaller pistols, they were retaliators, they were dual strikes. You know, they were, until, of course, Tiger Nerf, JT Nerf, he did it. But, okay, so here's my theory. My theory is that you're best off when you're dual wielding. Let's try to find a good way to dual wield. So here's my thing. I think, okay, so can I holster these? Can I holster these shoulder holsters? Yeah, I think so. Just like I do the Kronos pistols. You know, the ones, and I do see a little thing here. And so I think I can probably put a hook on that, just like this. I'll have to open it up and find out. But let's see here. I like that. That's cool. I like how you can push on the front and it'll actually cock it. Yeah. Okay, so that's how you do a product. Do it from the front. Yeah, these things bounce. Crazy bounce. Even in a dart trap, they bounce everywhere. I'm not having problems feeding these. I'm not having those problems. Right now I'm having problems with the balls going everywhere. I mean, even when I'm shooting at a trap on the other side of my room here, okay, I'm having trouble with the bounciness of the ammo. Okay. Do I think they're as bad as the Ultra? No, I think they're pretty cool. The problem is, it seems like lately they want to reinvent the wheel. And we got darts, they work fine. You know, you guys want to go out to the dart market, well, make better darts. You know, that's what Adventure Force did. Now they're selling a ton of darts. They're really great. And even though people can get workers overseas and people can make their own darts like I do, it's still one of those things where if they are publicly available, like I told somebody who sat there and said, oh, well, the full-length darts sell better than that. Like, yeah, they're retail, Jason. That's why they sell. I told them that. You make them available, it's like Rival, it'll sell. Sure enough, they sold. And Adventure Force and Dart Zone picked up on that. Now you can pick up some ammo here. So first observation I noticed, okay, you can't shoot him out of a 500-509 barrel. Even a looser aluminum one. I think a barrel system that is wider, but I think you really need a barrel system that has air around it, because they're not like foam. They're almost like a silicone gel, you know. Yeah, there we go. There we are. Woo! I like that. I like that. I like the fact that you can prime it from the front. Yeah. And it will do what you want to do. Now, in heavier yields, what's it going to do? I don't know. They bounce everywhere. Everywhere. The feeding's not as much a problem as I thought it was going to be. Again, I'm kind of, when I'm doing it, I am, yeah. But they're flying all over my studio, or my room, as you would call it. And I like these. They seem to have really good balance. They seem to be really solid. They're spinnable. I mean, they're not bad. They're not bad. I dig the color scheme. I really dig the color scheme. Nice, late 80s, 1990s color scheme. I like that. I really would like to see one where I put like a magazine right here and just make it Stefan and put a long barrel on it. I might do that. I owe my friend Nate a blaster. Maybe I'll mod one of these for him. I don't know. I bought him a couple of the Chronoses, the Deadpools, the white ones with the chimichangas. But don't worry, even if you want this, I'll give you the chimichangas. I don't want them, okay? But the speed looks okay. What's the accuracy like? Let me see. I know I'm only standing about 6 feet away, but that string should be hittable. Yes, I'm shooting at a string. Neither of them hit. Okay. You know. I do. You know what? The front prime is actually. Oh man, I could HVC with that. Where this one, Chronoses, you know, although I am more used to them. I mean, I'll be honest, I really am more used to them. You know, I can't prime it from the front like that. You know, but again, I can hit that string, no problem. That's not a big issue. Yes, it's a bigger ammo, but and they are, and yeah, the Chronoses are a little lighter. And they're a little smaller. They're a little thinner. So I kind of remember the video where I showed this and this together. They're about the same size, except for the fact that reality is this is a little taller. Is it a deal breaker taller? No, I don't think so. Is that enough to keep them as sidearms, even modded, like unmodded? Yeah, actually it is. Oh my gosh, they're just going everywhere. I have a trap back there. I have a dart trap. It's still too much. I really like that though. That is really cool. Wow. So yeah, I got a pair. Oh, that was a good feed. Yeah. But then again, I'm getting my own balls on this thing. Yeah. Pretty cool. Yeah. So for the most part, it feeds just fine. Toward the end, you have to kind of flick it forward. I'm noticing that. But I'm not having problems dual wielding these at all. Alright, that was a misfeed right there. You know, when it gets low. Yeah. And I don't know if it's the close or the open that you want to make sure that the balls are in the front. And you do want to do them downwards. And that's why doing it like this, actually, that works. That actually works. Another thing I'm noticing right off the bat, you may want to sand this will file this little front here. Because every time I'm hitting it, I'm raking my wrist, I'm raking my hand here. So I know people are probably not supposed to fire this like that, and I get it. But when you are looking for every advantage you get, I like that. Kind of looks like the slides back on it like a real pistol. The whole thing moves, and it's not awkward or clunky or anything like that. It's pretty good. But that ammo bounces everywhere. And is it going to be a big enough deal for people to make new ammo or maybe chamber these for 50 speedballs? Because remember, three of my first bird of praise, the other two, the Type R's, were made for speedball. I had a couple of paintball friends that don't want to be disclosed out of embarrassment, but they made them speedball, and they're like, here, make me one of these in speedball. I'm like, okay, fine. And then this other friend wanted one, and then last I heard, in 2018, 19, they still use them. You know, they had me redo it when I got home, and yeah. So let's see. I mean, but I'm starting to see when you get the failure to feed. You start to get the failure to feed when we're down to the last of the ammo, which means if you're carrying these in a sidearm situation, even though they can hold 40, you don't want to use all 40 and then reload them. You want to just actually go sit and reload. I like this. So if you had a bunch of these in a hopper or something, you can put them side by side like this, and you can literally just load them up. Yeah. Now this is pretty rad. It's not as bad. I bet you anything, if you try to do it all upward, like, yeah, that's not going to work. You have to load them downward. And even then, if you don't have any ammo, it won't work. So, until next time, it's Chris Cartaya, loading his damn blasters up. One more observation. I do notice that this top part does not feed into here. This feeds back here. So if you get some stuck here and it doesn't go here, yeah, it won't load. Okay, so a couple things, but I honestly think this is really good. So until next time, this is Chris Cartaya. So don't you go changing, or I'll freaking find you. See you in Disneyland, friends. And do look for Owl Ranch opening up in July. Don't you go changing. Or I'll find you.